we're about to do some redneck stuff, so sit tight for this one. Okay, Finelli fans, what are we getting into today? We're always getting into something, right, babe? Why don't you, you want to tell them? Alright, so we're not going to tell them what's going on. All you know is, right now, there is another empty trailer. This time we're taking my truck, because I just got the front end redone. The brakes are a lot more reliable now, so it's just good to hook for some towing action. Someone's coming home on that trailer, and, oh shit, my truck is getting stolen. You guys are going to like this. Stay tuned. I just watch. She's got the wheel. Here we are on the road again. It's kind of turning into a little bit of a pattern for us, isn't it, babe? Me and you in a truck pulling a trailer. I think this is kind of like a thing for us now. It's all right. She talks more when we're off camera. Babe, are you excited? I'm excited. October 14th, and it is just a beautiful day. Had a couple cold days here, but the weather's evening back out, back to the 60s, and yeah, this is a nice little drive. Heading west. Though, as I throw it on fast forward, and then I play a little bit of music, and it's just. Yeah, I know, alright? But it's a little filler and it's fun, and it kind of shows them, oh, look how nice it is outside. Oh, look, landscape. I'm from New York. I never seen fucking mountains like that. That's pretty cool, Frank. Thanks for showing me that. Dun, 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 dun. There she is. Yeah, babe.
It's so goofy.
It's so cool. Oh, with those little dinky tires on it? Heck yeah. That's what I'm talking about. I love it. So to complicate our mission today, we forgot to bring the controller for the winch, so we're gonna have to hand winch it.
It's Mom's fault.
It's Mom's fault. And also, the truck is a true roller. It doesn't actually have brakes or a driveline in it, so he's got a super steep driveway. We're gonna have to let it roll out and hopefully not crash into the trailer, and we're about to do some redneck stuff, so sit tight for this one.
Is this thing on? Is it? Alright. So, Frank is out there with my truck and the previous owner because the cables are shot for the transmission, so you can't put it into park. It's just in neutral, and the brakes aren't hooked up, so there are no brakes, and his driveway is a steep down incline, and we're in a cul-de-sac, so we're trying to steer the truck down and then go up onto the trailer, which is really sketchy with no brakes. So they decided that they're going to add brake lines onto the fronts and then bleed the brakes really quick. And yeah, so I'm sitting in the truck staying warm because it's only like 48 degrees outside. But yeah, screw that shit. Fucking guys, right? They think, I don't know why you would take apart a truck and not put it all back together as described in an ad, you know? Just fucking wild, man. I knew you would appreciate that documentation, Frank. This guy, we're blocking the cul-de-sac and he's having a hell of a time turning his trailer around because he can't back down the road. A guy fucking pulls a trailer that can't back his own trailer up. Sucks to suck, bro. You know, I told Frank this was going to happen. I told him that if we didn't hurry up, we were going to be loading this truck when it's dark, and it's going to be a hassle because I know people like this. People like this that have 1,000 parts everywhere. It's going to take hours to fucking load something that should normally take 40 minutes, and we're going to be here and not get home till 10 o'clock tonight, and I told Frank, but you know what? He said, hang on, babe. I gotta finish our YouTube videos. I gotta upload it. I gotta finish writing this description so that we can grow our channel. Yeah, you know what, Frank? But you know what? One of the best lessons in life that you should know is only the best things in life are worth working for. So if you find a guy that takes care of his stuff as much as this guy does, and yeah, there might be parts everywhere from this truck that have been taken off over the years, but you know what? These are the best finds, are ones that take forever to load because you gotta get all the parts together. People that just shove you on your way, forget about it. Okay, let's go see if they need any help. So that's the kind of wife I am, I guess.
Put it up on the trailer. I'll just stick a rag or something. Cause I don't want to get brake fluid all over her. Okay.
Factory 440 Power Wagon with a factory stripe kit on it, and the only damage to the body is right here on the rocker. It is so unbelievably clean, I can't even get over it. Low-key obsessed.
Get up top and grab this handle. We'll just take the whole cart and everything up, and then I'll get on the back side or the bottom side.
Right.
And
lift the bottom. Yeah.
Yep.
I know you guys probably think I have a bad attitude or I complain a lot, but I only got a bad attitude if Wendy's ain't on the menu. We're gonna do a brake test, see if our 5-minute brake line job does anything, so that when we pull down here, down the hill, and go to the trailer, we're not gonna miscalculate and not have brakes. That would suck. Just fly into the back of the Cummins. Got brakes. Oh Lord.
There we go.
Hee-haw. Oh, we forgot to put the things on. Oh, to the left, Frank. Left.
Nah, we got it.
All right, keep going to the left. All right. Okay, slow it down. Okay, that wasn't too sketchy. Stop. Probably too far forward. Yeah.
Well, you guys didn't see what happened because we had Alex and Matt pushing, and I was inside, and we came down the hill and just drove it right up onto the trailer, and then they pushed it the rest of the way. So it's loaded, it's up. We're just gonna strap her down now. We've got lock in the back of the Cummins here with the transmission and radiator, and yeah, it's up there. It's super cool. Can't wait to take this thing home now. We'll give you guys a better walk around and bring it home with this 70 Power Wagon. Sweet. Time to strap her down. All right, Alex is inside doing paperwork, getting the title, strap this thing down. This is gonna be one cool truck. You guys know her 78. She's already got is a really sweet ride too. We might keep it, we might sell it, but this one here, this has got a really cool original factory alternative paint scheme. 78 with a big block 440. It's a rad truck. Sorry, babe. We did it. Wait, what do you think? 78 Power Wagon, let's go home. Oh, you're driving. That's my girl. All right, that's what I like. She's got it. Okay. Babe's at the wheel. All right, probably want to go a little bit more forward with the brake right now. I'll probably go forward and step on it and see what it reads.
13.
Okay, get a little more speed. Think we
It's
need.
probably good.
Yeah.
You put too much on there, babe, and it's gonna destroy us.
Okay. Do one more. Get a little faster, and then give her a stop. Hit it.
It's fine.
Feels good? Okay, let's do it. Hell yeah. Let's do it. Yeah, good to hook. Whichever one you want. Hell yeah. Power Wagon being pulled by the Cummins. Look at that beautiful moon. That's my wife right there. Tell YouTube how you really feel. Beautiful sunset, Friday night. I honestly, it is, babe. Me too. I know, it's awesome. I don't know if you guys can appreciate the landscape that we got going on out here in this nice half moon, and then this beautiful 78 Power Wagon that's sitting on the bed of this fine trailer being pulled by this fine Cummins, being driven by this extra fine woman. But I don't know about you guys, but there is nothing I would rather do on my Friday night than go buy a badass truck with my wife and pull it home. I couldn't think of a better Friday night. I'm serious.
It's cute.
I'm getting sappy here, I know. Get the Kleenex out. Normally, when I'm behind the wheel, I kind of try and multitask.
And this is why I was gonna let you drive home.
We all knew you were gonna drive home because it's not sketchy, all right?
It's a little sketchy.
The load up was sketchy. We're sorry.
Still a little
Sorry that you. It is, all right, maybe it's a little sketchy.
Oh, they got their they got to hear it and see some of it.
Oh, did you put the camera down, but it was rolling?
No, I was holding it.
You were holding it while you were pushing with
Yes.
it? Oh, okay. Well, hopefully, I haven't obviously seen the footage yet because I'm talking to you guys right now in the moment, but yeah, as we came down that driveway, Matt and I bled the brakes real quick. He had one of the lines broke, so we put a new line on it from a different axle he had. We bled the front brakes, had no rear brakes, but it was at least enough to stop the truck, giving it 20 feet of, prior notice. But nonetheless, because his angle of his driveway and the street that he lived on was super steep, got it out on the street, hooked a hard left, and we set the trailer.
Super steep to this New York boy. You're so cute.
What? It was a steep driveway. What? Well, you used to driveways like this, a 93-degree angle?
No, it's straight. You ain't got no hills in New York.
Yeah, it was steep. Whether you're in New York or Utah, it was steep. Anyway, so we go down the driveway, and I don't know if you guys can see me. So we're going down the driveway. We had already set the ramps up on the trailer, kind of guesstimating the width of the tires, and you guys saw those real skinny little pizza cutters on there. So we kind of went just full speed ahead. I thought we were going to maybe stop and then kind of adjust, and those two behind me were like, oh, let's just go. So they started pushing, and the next thing I know, I'm taking a ride up that ramp onto the trailer, and luckily it worked out, and the truck's up there. So we didn't even have to use the come along, because like I said, I kind of forgot to bring the controller for the winch. Babe, I wasn't gonna throw you on the bus. That's what it was her fault. Long and short of it, like she said, my Cummins, I just got it to be safe to be pulling again, because like I said, the brakes were kind of going out on it.
They were broken in half, Frank.
The shoes were fucked.
And the drums.
Yes, everything was bad. Nonetheless, the Cummins that we're driving right now is super safe now. The whole front end, all the suspension components, or excuse me, all of the steering and ball joints and everything are good.
Smell the cows?
I do. It smells like shit. All the steering and ball joints and components for the front linkages are all good. Brakes. So now this thing is pulling nice and true and straight down the road. But correct, we borrow Alex's mother's trailer at the time, and you got to remember to bring the key to unlock the trailer and bring the controller, which we're just gonna have to get our own trailer. That's what I bought Big Bob for, but he's not done yet. Anyway, I'm just rambling. So for all of you out there like me who are on the East Coast, there's nothing like a Utah sunset and the landscape out here. I mean, I hope that you guys can appreciate what it's like out here, because I sure do. How you doing? So yeah, that's the truck coming home.
44 miles an hour.
Nice, babes.
And a 60. Killing it.
There you are.
And we're still going straight.
That's what matters the most. As long as we don't start fishtailing and driving off the road, then we're good.
Never want to experience that again.
No, me neither. I'm good for that.
You weren't even with me.
I watched it happen. It was bad enough to watch you fishtail.
What was scarier, being in the cab or seeing it happen?
Probably being in the cab, but it sure was not fun watching it happen. In case we didn't talk about it in a previous video, we loaded up an old Dodge camper on the back of this trailer with a bunch of shit in it, and didn't account for how the weight distribution of that load would wind up on the trailer.
It didn't have any windows or doors either.
No, it was a giant wind sail, just a wall, and you couldn't get the camper up on the trailer to clear the rear tires because it was a dually. So the camper had to stay a little bit further back on the trailer, which also added to how the load was distributed, which we were aware of, and we just figured we'll take it nice and slow down the highway, but nice and slow wasn't even slow enough, and all of a sudden it started fishtailing like wild, and I was driving next to her in the Mustang watching this, helpless, as she just started whipping and fishtailing, and she saved the entire rig from like flipping and rolling on the highway, and it was very scary but impressive. So nonetheless, we are very careful when it comes to towing stuff right now, more so than ever. And for those of you at home that do this stuff too, you know what we're talking about. And for those of you getting into it, be very careful. Yeah,
and
be very careful.
Double check everything.
Yeah, always tire pressures of your towing truck, your trailer itself, your straps, how you're distributing the weight, your tongue weight, all that stuff. Double, triple check. You don't get a second chance when you're doing 60 and you start fishtailing. Get it, babe. Better than triple speed.
Apollo smells so good right now.
Yeah, it does. A spot. So, this is what I do for you guys, alright? I may or may not also enjoy this, but I'm doing this for you guys. Cool action shots. Get it, babe. Kids, thanks for tagging along with the Wild Finellis on another wild, small mini road trip. Classic truck pickup. Literally, a pickup of a pickup. We'll see you in the next video. Thank you guys for watching and for following along and supporting us. Appreciate it. Wait, don't turn it, don't turn it. You're gonna turn off the ramp.